Gemini, welcome. And I will see you now. So Gemini, what's going to happen now is we're going to have a reading for the second week of July, which it says on the thumbnail on YouTube, but honestly you can watch it whenever you stumble upon it and feel like you want to watch it. I will be showing you here some pictures. I'll be saying some words about these pictures. They will be hopefully turning into stories. And I will be telling you these stories the only way I know how to tell stories. And you will be listening and understanding the stories the only way you know how to understand stories. Which doesn't mean that I tell them and you understand them the same way with the same intention. This being said, please keep in mind it is scientifically not possible to predict future with a piece of paper. This is not why we're here. We're here because these pieces of paper and the stories that you can create with them can stimulate your imagination, and your imagination is what shapes and determines your perception of reality. Okay, so it works like this. You see here something that might be familiar, might be not familiar to you, but you like it and you want to have it in your life. So you say, yeah, that's my story, and it is your story. If you see here something that you do not like, don't want to have in your life, don't want to be part of your story, then you don't even have to say anything. You don't have to think anything. You just have to forget all about it, and it is not part of your story anymore. If you want to say thank you for the reading, you can click the like button, you can subscribe to the channel, you can share the video or the channel, recommend it to somebody. You can buy me a coffee, there's a link in the description below the video and the profile. If you don't feel like any of those but still want to say thanks, you can just do something good in the world around you. Be nice to people, make them smile. Just bring some goodness into this world. That's perfectly fine with me as gratitude. If you feel frustrated, unhappy, angry, grumpy, just hate me, the world in general, hit the dislike button, let it out. Okay, let us see. We have the Five of Wands in the reverse. We have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. We have the Strength in the upright, the Shark in the upright. We have the Cross in the reverse and the Owls or birds. Okay, there is something that doesn't sit well with you, doesn't make you happy. Might be a situation, might be a person, just, just something that is always there and it's just like a thorn in your eye. It's not that bad, but sometimes it just, irritates you, exasperates you. It's just, yeah, but there's also, and you're not alone about it, but there are also other people, and you and them agree that even though you are, or maybe rather because you are smarter, stronger, wiser, you shouldn't be creating a conflict situation out of it. Okay, let's see what else. We have the Two of Wands and the Two of Wands. Okay, and the Four of Wands in the reverse. I think you're on the brink, on the threshold of a new chapter in your story. We have the Octopus in the reverse. We have the Scythe and the Heart in the reverse. Yes. It might be telling us that this situation is about to be over naturally without even you having to do anything with it. Maybe if it's like, I don't know, a colleague that just annoys everybody, maybe they're transferred or just, find another job or whatever. If it's a annoying neighbor, they just move away. Stuff like that. So whatever was just annoying you, it stops. It's time to let go. And there's a whole world waiting outside for you. And I think even 2 whole worlds, if I may put it like this. It says like, 4 of Wands, and then twice 2 of Wands. It's like the new 4 of Wands. So whatever it is that it's over, it's old, it's outlived itself. It might be about this situation, it might be just about something else that was, wasn't working for you anymore. Maybe your heart wasn't in it anymore. Maybe you weren't into it. So it's over, you let it go, you just, no long goodbyes or anything. But there are multiple things waiting for you to turn your attention to them. That will be your new 4 of Wands, that you will be your new goal. Basically what I'm trying here to say is, that there are 2 new goals waiting for you. Yeah, I found it. I said it. 2 new goals waiting for you. Alright, we have the Death in the reverse and the 8 of Wands in the reverse. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. We have the Panther in the reverse. We have the Mice in the upright and the Well in the reverse. Something is not going fast enough for you though. You think that whatever change you're expecting isn't happening fast enough. There are small, occurrences, some small obstacles, something that is just not going fast enough for you to change. And you also think that you're not doing it. You're not there yet, but you are contemplating the idea that if life, let's say, if circumstances are not helping alone, then you should just go and do something about it yourself. We have the 6 of Wands in the reverse. We have the Star in the reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, the Mouse in the upright, the Snake in the upright, and the Anchor in the reverse. Don't rush it though. The time is not right. The time is not right. I'm not sure that it refers to this situation we discussed here. It might not be like, if the neighbor isn't moving out fast enough that you just go and, pack all the things and just put them in a van and drive it away. It's not about that. It's about something else, some developments in life that you are experiencing, and it's just not going fast enough for you. The time is not right. This idea might be a little bit toxic, might be a little bit obsessive. You might be having some sort of a panic that if you don't do anything, that you miss the opportunity. You won't. You are not in this state of mind. You are not in this mind frame when, if you were to speed things up, they would work out. Maybe you don't have enough information. Maybe you're just not in the right shape. But the time for speeding things up on your own isn't right. We have the 2 of Swords in the reverse. We have the Hierophant in the upright. We have and coming back to it. Okay. I want you, please, at this moment to remember that it is a video that you're watching online from a person from whom you only see the hands and some cheesy cards here. And this person has absolutely no idea about your life. So if it's something life-threatening or life-changing, please don't rely on a video from internet. Use your own brains, use authorities. If it's about health, go see a doctor. Don't listen to me, okay? Right. we have the Two of Swords in the reverse, we have the Hierophant in the upright, we have the World in the reverse, we have the Wolf in the reverse, we have the Bear in the reverse, and the Bird in the reverse. Okay, so if we're talking about some abstract stuff, nothing life-threatening or whatever, where you should consult real professionals and not tarot readers on the internet, coming back to our hypothetical situations, whatever it is, yes, you don't have the strength to do it right now. You don't have the leader qualities for this specific situation. You don't have enough communication on it. So whatever it is, you just the time isn't right to finish it in a way that you would want it to be finished. So for now, you should just stick to the standard procedure and don't veer off course. Just allow it to develop the way it's developing. Even if it's slow, don't interfere. It's not your choice to make. Why am I so angry suddenly? I don't know. Sorry. All right. Okay. We have the Judgment. We have the Magician. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Deer. We have the Star in the reverse and the Choice in the reverse. Yes. Just let it stew on its own. Don't make any choices. Don't try to change its course. Just be there. Just be present in the moment. Observe. Be ready to step aside, so not to be steamrolled, whatever it is. And then you will have your moment. You will have your moment where you'll be able to do stuff and to do the right thing and to do the things that you do best and to okay, an example. Let's say you work at a bakery and you have an order to make a wedding cake and you're amazing with all the decorating stuff, like glazing and flowers out of cream and figures and whatnot, and just you're real pro with it, but you suck at baking. So, and you have a colleague who is the real pro for baking, but they are so slow. And you sit there and you wait for them to finish the cake so you can start decorating because you have this amazing idea and the time is running and you have to be ready and everything. And this guy or gal or whoever this person is taking their sweet time working on this dough and then waiting for it and whatever, and you're just sitting there biting your nails and thinking, come on, I just really want to just go there and help them bake it, and you shouldn't be doing it because you are not good at baking. You don't know how to do this certain dough, you don't know the proportions, you don't know the recipe, you just spoil it. So you should stick to your role. Don't interfere with their baking, just let them bake the cake ready. And then the cake is ready and it's steaming and it's hot and you can't start working on it and you have to wait for it to cool down. So you think, yeah, maybe I should put it in the freezer. But if you put it in the freezer, it will go wrong there. So it will damage some structure. I don't know how cakes are made, so I'm just improvising here. But then, finally, the cake is at the right temperature and you can start doing it. And man, you're so good at doing it. And then you can implement all your wildest ideas about the glazing and the flowers and whatnot, and it will be just the best cake ever made. Okay? Get the story? So whatever it is, just apply it to your present situation. And if you wait for it to develop, to arrive at the point where you can finally take over and do whatever you wanted to do with it, it will be perfect. We have the Star in the reverse and the Three of Wands in the upright. We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Otter in the reverse. We have the Bouquet and Ring in the upright. Yeah, you will have an offer here. A job offer. An offer of marriage or relationship. Some sort of commitment. It comes from a good place. You're happy to have it. But you might not be ready to work on it because you have some other ideas. And it's not exactly what you dreamt of. It doesn't say what decision you make here. It's up to you. But yeah, there will be an offer and you won't be sure about it. So yeah, Gemini, what we have here is a situation first where you decide not to not to create a conflict, and just wait for the situation to develop on its own to solve itself, which it will. You also are closing new chapter and opening 2 new chapters in your life that promise a lot. Something is not developing fast enough for you and it's driving you crazy. Really, really crazy and impatient. But you have to wait because you're not in the right place, in the right time, in the right position, in the right energy to do anything about it, to speed it up. But when it's finally there where it needs to be, then you can take over and make it amazing. Also have an offer of something, marriage, job, something like that, something requiring your commitment, but you're not sure about it. It's not what you dreamt about, you're not sure you want to work on it, so it's interesting, but you don't know. But I have no idea what you decide, so it's up to you. I hope you decide whatever makes you happy, and Madame will see you again.